This is Ryan with GameRoomSolutions.com. Today I'm excited to show you our new tabletop Viewlix vertical cabinet. Holds a 24-inch monitor, comes with all the assembly hardware, choose your T-molding color, and the plex. You can also add a graphics package, which will apply for you, and a control kit. Now, this is a versatile cabinet because it comes with 3 different control panels, a 4-way with a trackball cut, 6-button and an 8-button, and then the bottom panel comes with either 2 buttons and you can put a USB port or 3 total buttons. So let's talk through this cabinet, show some gameplay, and then also assembly. Okay, I'm just going to show a little of this Pinball versus arcade Coinops here. As you can see, it boots up and you have your standard arcade games here. So we'll go ahead and launch one. Let's just have my start button right there. Can add my money. Play. You can see how it shows the marquee at the top. It's a really nice feature on these verticals. So you can see here I got my movement, and then I can shoot, of course. So that's working good. I have my exit over here, right there. So I'll exit out. Then I have this button right here to change it over to Pinball, which is the Pinball FX2. So you can see here there's a ton of tables in here as it goes through. Still just show you guys a few of these real quick. So there's some Avengers, Deadpool. All of these work great. We'll just test one. So we'll hit start. It gets me in. As you can see, it's booting up. Now it's wanting me to hit my plunger, which is this button right here again. Hold it down. And then I have my, you can see there, it's my right side. Here's my left side over here. So just to show a second of that, what that looks like on a full screen. And again, I have this button over here where I can just hold it down and it'll go out, kill the table. Then I can just keep flipping through here. There's South Park's pretty cool on here. There's a ton of Star Wars tables. So we'll just pick one of those. Let that boot up.
I am Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight and French Captain Solo.
So you can see I can hit my enter key here, hold this down, hit it, and then again I have my flippers on both sides, just so you guys can see how that looks. Okay, I want to ahead and put just a Raspberry Pi in here and got a vertical theme called Vertical Limit. We have videos on all of this. But just to show you how cool this will be with so you got the Metal Slug games organized there. So I can pick one here. So you can see. So I have my ABC across the bottom here.
Mission 1, start.
So you got my shooting here. So just wanted to show that off real quick. So you can put a Pi in, you can do a computer like we did with the Coinops or Hyperspin or anything else. Just put a vertical theme on it and you'll be set. Okay, so I have the T-molding done. It comes with the artwork on it if you get artwork. I have everything prepped, wired. We'll talk more about the wiring later. But essentially putting this together once you kind of have everything prepped up is really quick here. So what we're going to do is just start with the right side. Put all the cam screws in. You might test fit your monitor to see which one of these you have to use for the depth. There'll be a clip at the top, a clip on the side. I got my 2 pinball flippers here. So just go ahead and put all the cams in, all the cam screws in, and then I'm going to slowly start working from the top, putting boards in and talking through that. Okay, so I put the top in, tighten the cams. I also put the monitor in, and again, you'll adjust the monitor so that way that slot right there for the plex is where it can reach whenever the plex goes down just fine. Now I'm going to put on this upper back door right here. You can see I have the clips on the top and the cams in. That's just going to go in, as you can see right there, and it'll shut and lock in the cam. Don't go ahead and shut it right now until you put the other side on, but I'll go ahead and do that and keep working through. Okay, so that top back door is on. I now went ahead and put in the control panel and the button panel here. So you can see that's a USB port. So plug in some Xbox controllers or something to do multiple players. There's the front. This is going to be where there's only two. There's only a cam at the back because this will actually hinge open if you need to, so that way you can easily work on it. I went ahead and wired up these buttons here. I'll go ahead and wire those in as the select and start. Just to show you how simple these wiring boards are. Is essentially it's labeled so you can see there the K1 in the bottom right. It's like button 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way across to 12. There's also select and start right there. This 5 volt, if you get LED buttons, that's what you would plug the LED harness in to light them up. But I like old school arcade buttons that don't light up on my stuff. So yeah, so those are in. We'll keep going. Okay, so we'll talk about this back bottom door. It's already cut for speakers. It's cut for a switch socket. If you want to add that, again, you'll have the clips on both sides that'll go in. I went ahead and put the amp and mounted the speakers here as well as my switch socket. We have a video on all of this stuff. Just check out our channel and you'll see that. This is where the audio is going to come in. So I put that there. Now I'm just going to put the bottom on here. This is where you go ahead and mount your Pi or your computer. I'm just going to run a computer underneath the desk because it's easier for me to switch between cabinets. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. But if you're running a Pi, I would go ahead and put it in. You can put those cams up or cams down. The trick is you just want the T-molding is going to go towards the back of the unit because it'll be seen. I usually do the cams on the bottom because they're just easier to tighten and you won't see them anyway. So, but again, the board will go either way. So I'll go ahead and put that on and then we'll talk about putting the side on. Okay, so you can see the rinse and repeat here for the other side. I put all the cams in. Put those couple of catches in my pinball buttons here. And then also what you're going to want to do is put the plex in. So you can see it'll just fit right in the slot. And so as I put this other side over on here, I'm just going to work it into the cams. And then also make sure that the plex hits this other groove and tighten everything down. So I'm going to do that now and we'll take a look. So you can see there, that's it. Like most of our cabinets, you do a little prep work ahead of time. And it's just all ready to go, so it's real quick. And that's it. That's the Pinball vs. Arcade Coinops on our little Viewlix Mini here that we have. 24-inch monitor again. Goes together quick. Again, we got different configurations for the controls, so you can pick which configuration you want. I have this one set up with the 8 button because I plan to show some Metal Slug later on it, make it more like a Neo Geo across these 4 bottom buttons here. So make sure and subscribe and like the channel. Thanks.